wanted to watch an anime and just relax. Not have to worry about monsters blowing up the planet. Something without sad deaths. A show with themes of friendship. Well, I've got a series for you. It's called Strawberry Marshmallow. This series focuses on the daily lives of 4 grade school girls and their older sister figure. Follow these girls as they live their lives and do things like going to school, baking, playing, and more. It's kind of like an anime version of a Disney or a Nickelodeon sitcom, except, actually entertaining. One of the best parts of the show is that the events are done extremely realistically. Of course, this format can be a bit of a drawback, because the show does tend to be a bit slow at times. I'm not gonna lie, a couple of the episodes are pretty boring. In general, each character is very dynamic, plus they are also written very realistically. They behave and react like normal children would, and have an appropriate amount of intelligence for a child as well. They are portrayed as usually being wrong-headed, but well-meaning, or applying incredible talent and creativity to a completely asinine pursuit. It's certainly an improvement over most modern sitcoms, like Modern Family, that go way too far in making the children witty and self-aware. Chica, a bland audience surrogate with no personality, that pretty much every anime has as its lead.
Himouto no Chika, 12歳の小学6年生。特にこれといって特徴ないのが特徴です。
Matsuri, who's a gullible, shy airhead. She really serves no other purpose to the plot. To be honest, she is a bit annoying. There's Anna, a girl from England that speaks no English. She's also pretty assimilated to Japan, and even knows more about Japanese culture and history than her native friends.
My name is Anna. I came from England. Nice to meet you.
There's Mew, who serves as a tomboyish, perverted problem child, and out of all the girls, she's definitely the most memorable. Also, most conflicts in the story are caused by her antics. And lastly is Noboe, Chika's 20-year-old sister. She's pretty cool and serves as somewhat of a role model for the girls. Also, there is a pretty funny running gag with her. She's constantly broke and has to borrow money from her kid sister. Makes you wonder what she really does with all her money. The cast itself is very likable. While they don't have the most deep or versatile personalities, they at least never come off as annoying. In fact, all the personalities put off sweet and charming. Strawberry Marshmallow has an unusual sense of humor that will be noticeable right off the bat. There is some slapstick, but most of the comedy comes from sarcastic remarks and the feeling of, yeah, that's life. But there's also a heavy emphasis on perverted humor.
高学年なんだからさ、もっと私みたいにセクシーな。誰
私は見てていい？
ダメです。おっぱいしか見ないからさ。
That's not the worst part. That would be that the big sister Noboe is a lolicon. The way she reacts to how these girls behave is a bit concerning.
Hey, Ashi.
Also, be careful of the lolly police when watching this. The opening theme is very joyous and upbeat, and certainly gets you in the mood for a lighthearted comedy and the adventures that await you. However, the ending theme is slow and somewhat of a somber piece. For music in the show itself, it's largely mute, save for really only certain key scenes, like sappy heart-to-heart talks.
花ちゃんばっかり。
そんなことないって。
Boy, am I the only one getting Full House flashbacks right now? The eye catches themselves are fairly unique. There's a static image of Noboe trying on different outfits, but then you have the one for the first 5 episodes. It's just a close-up of Noboe's bottom, and then her crotch in unbuttoned jeans. Japan is weird. Strawberry Marshmallow started off as a manga drawn by Barasui, ran for 7 volumes, and is a bit different than the actual show. First of all, since the series is an episodic format, the anime can shuffle stories around a bit, plus some stories in the manga were completely omitted from the anime as well. The character of Anna was not introduced until volume 2, so in the manga she will not be featured in any of the earlier stories. There's also some minor differences, like certain lines of dialogue. There's one piece of dialogue change that portrays a character as oddly mean-spirited. The chapter Job. Noboe works as a waitress. Long story short, Mew gets her fired. The next episode and panel in the manga play out the same. The girls going grocery shopping. and while Noboy takes them shopping, she decides to buy the girls snacks. When Mew picks hers, Noboy immediately puts it back on the shelf. But she does buy something for the rest of the girls. Now in the manga, Noboy flat out tells her she's being punished for getting fired. In the anime, she seemingly does it just out of pure malicious.
言いづらくない?字が2つ重なって言いづらいっつーの。プチチーズ。なんかこの辺がいいって。
And then she just insults her for no reason.
だからダメなの?
そうだよ、ペチャパイ。
Well, it's not the worst English dub I've ever heard, but it could have certainly been better. The voices for the little girls are very generic.
This isn't fair! That's it! I'm telling!
The delivery itself is extremely wooden.
Big sister didn't help at all. She made me do everything. Ow! Oh! That hurt!
In the original, some scenes feature the characters speaking in English. In the dub, they still speak English in these scenes, and it can be kind of confusing if you haven't seen the sub version first and don't know when they're speaking English and not.
Oh, very pretty!
Oh, this is very pretty.
Also, Anna's dog is named Frusciante. One scene features Noboy calling out to the dog and butchering its name. Here it is in Japanese.
ほら、やめろ、フルアンして。
It's pretty close, since Frusciante might be tough for some people to pronounce, but the dub version doesn't even come close.
Come on now, little fruit and shite.
Yeah, I think this was just an excuse to say that word on a kid's show. It's cute, it's funny, and it's pretty unique in its own right. It's a very upbeat, feel-good style anime. Even if your only exposure to anime is shonen and Toonami, then try to step out of your comfort zone and give it a shot. You might actually enjoy it. If you're like me and love simple slice of life with a nice, realistic, laid-back sense of humor, it doesn't really get much better than this. Thank you for watching. This has been the Blockernator.